Hi, this is Rachel with Daily Bread Yoga, and today I am going to make you a seated, quiet practice. We are going to stretch and move a little bit and breathe a little bit, and then we're going to take periods of silence where I'm not going to say anything, and then we're just going to do that a few more times. So it's a little bit of movement, a little bit of quiet. Know that I have two sturdy chairs, so maybe you get two sturdy chairs, or maybe you lay on the couch. I don't know. You know what? I think a sign of your advanced yoga practice is that you listen to your body more than mine. Do not use my body as a frame of reference for your physical experience today. I hope that makes sense. So if you want to do this lying down, that's fine. I bet you can figure out how that works for you. So I'm going to sit in a chair just because that's what I feel like doing. And if you want to sit in a chair with me, that's great. Know that I have two. And know that I have a little pillow here, just because I like that. You might want to have a blanket. So we're going to sit up in our chair. Roll your shoulders back and down, stretch your face, kick your legs out and roll your feet around. Wiggle your toes. You know that you have 33 joints in your feet. That's a lot, not combined feet, each foot. So that's what, 66 joints in the both of them. That's a lot of movement that we need to do. So you're rolling those shoulders back. Let's take your arms around in circles. And kind of exaggerate the motion of your spine along with the movement of your arms. Like, make it a bigger deal than you maybe need to. Motion is lotion, people. Right in your spine, and then go in the other direction. Maybe stretch your face out. And then sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice inhale through your nose and exhale it out your mouth. Feeling the floor underneath your feet and the chair underneath your bottom. Trust that they're both holding you up, and you don't need to hold yourself up. Start drawing your attention inward, retuning your senses. Like going from a well-lit room into a dark room. Let your senses adjust. Your expectations of sensation adjust. Start to peel through the layers of you that relate to everyone and everything else. Kind of like you take off your socks and your shoes. Peel through the layer of you that relates to your family, your friends, your work, or places of responsibility, until you're left with you relating to you right here and now, just as you are. And from that space, bringing up gratitude for all that makes it possible for you to be here in the midst of everything. Keep sitting up nice and tall. Find your breath. Gratitude for your physical health. Despite aches and pains and frustrations with your body, you are healthy and strong enough today to show up for this practice. That's no small thing. Turn those hands over, palm face up. Sit up nice and tall again, find your breath. Gratitude for your mental health. Despite anxiety and stress, despite conflict and distraction that might be very present in your life right now, you were able to make the decision to be here and follow through on that decision. And aim your heart out and up just a little bit more. Soften your jaw. Gratitude for any sense of spiritual health. Despite some really hard days, maybe some grief or depression, loneliness or fear, despite all that, there was also enough levity and momentum, enough hope and confidence in this practice. You pull yourself up off the couch, away from whatever else you were doing or could be doing, and show up. You press play. You're here. With all that gratitude and resilience that is strong in you, send out some hope and love and courage to the people and the places, all of the situations that are struggling for such health today. Even if you kind of feel like one of them. Turn those hands back over, sit up nice and tall, take a nice inhale here. Exhale, let your head sink down. Soften your shoulders, your jaw. Roll that right ear over your right shoulder, sit up nice and tall, extend that left arm down, release your jaw. Let your head sink down, return your hand. Roll that left ear over your left shoulder, sit up, extend that right arm down. And let your head sink down, return your hand. Reach your chin towards the ceiling, stretching the front of your neck. Bring your head back into neutral, looking over one shoulder and over the other. And back in the center. Let's scoot up in your chair just a little bit. Inhale, reach those arms up and reach higher. Bring those hands to the side of your chair. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Aim your heart out and up. Exhale, round your shoulders to the front. Head is down. Inhale, open up. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Exhale, round to the front. Head is down. One more time. Inhale, open up. Take one arm up and cross it over. Sit up nice and tall and twist. Back in the center, holding on to both sides of that chair. Squeeze your shoulder blades again. Take the other arm up and cross it over. Sit up and twist. And back in the center, sitting up nice and tall in your chair, even though I'm reaching down for something. Sit back. Your feet flat on the floor. Stretch your face. Take a nice inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. This is December 2023. And our meditation practice or mantra of the month is the practice of santosha, which is the practice of contentment and acceptance, which then is the fruit of practice. This is a quote by a woman named Barbara Brown Taylor. I encourage you to take a nice inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. No one longs for what she already has, and yet the accumulated insight of those wise about the spiritual life suggests that the reason so many of us cannot see the red X that marks the spot is because we are standing on it. The treasure we seek requires no lengthy expedition, no expensive equipment, no superior aptitude or special company. All we lack is the willingness to imagine that we already have everything we need. The only thing missing is our consent to be where we are. And sitting up nice and tall, we are going to practice 1 minute of silence. I am going to check my watch because I don't have an internal clock. Take a nice inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. And we begin. When you get distracted, just bring your attention to your breath. Nice, easy inhales and exhales through your nose. Soften your jaw. And gently open your eyes, roll those shoulders back again. You're gonna scoot to the edge of your seat again. Pull one knee into your chest, roll the foot around towards your face. Take that right knee across that left ankle or left thigh if that works for you. Sit up nice and tall. You maybe feel that big stretch in your hip. Me too. Bring your heart towards your shin. You don't have to go far. This is just a little bit more of a hip opener. You're not trying to get anywhere. There is no accomplishment. Bring yourself back in the center. Gently twist to one side. Back in the center and twist to the other side. And bring that foot down. Bring your other knee into your chest. Roll the foot around. Try and keep your shoulders down. Your breath nice and easy. Left ankle across the right thigh and sit up. Again, this is not a big commotion. We're just going for that sensation of stretching our hip in a way that we probably wouldn't unless I asked you or invited you to do it. So maybe you just bring your heart forward. You're not rounding your back. Soften your jaw and your expectations. Bring yourself back. Bring both feet flat on the floor. Maybe scoot to the edge of your seat. Maybe take your feet a little bit wide and dip a knee down in the center, going side to side. Big windshield wipers. Again, just moving our hips in a way that we wouldn't unless someone suggested it. I don't just do this. If you do, I'd love to hear about it. And sitting back, roll your shoulders back and down again. Stretch your face. Actually, you're gonna come to the edge again. Bring your knees to your thigh, or your elbows to your knees. Push those thighs out. Let your head come down. Gently take your head side to side. So you're stretching your groin, which is good for your back, and also just letting your nervous system know that you're okay. You don't need to run from an angry person or disappointment. You're just stretching, okay? Gently dip one shoulder down in the center and go side to side. Still breathing nice inhales and exhales through your nose, and then roll yourself up. So at this point, I'm gonna face this chair. I'm actually gonna take the cushion off for right now. Scoot your fanny all the way back, your hands to the back of the chair in front of you, and you're gonna round that back, aim your heart out and up, draw your shoulders down, and then round your back the other way, tip your pelvis, drop your head, and then inhale, open up, look, draw your chin towards the ceiling without crunching the back of your neck, draw your shoulders down. And then round your back, tip your pelvis. One more time, inhale, open up. Bring that left hand to the right corner of your chair and just open up to the side. My right hand is at my hip. And then take that right hand to the left corner of the chair in front of you, left hand to your hip, open up to the side. And then we're gonna rest. So maybe you just put your elbows to the chair. Maybe you get a big cushion to lay on. I like to just rest my head, my forehead on my hands. Take a nice inhale and exhale through your nose. We're going to do this for 1 minute. Again, take a nice inhale and exhale through your nose. When your mind gets distracted, not if, but when your mind gets distracted, come back to your breath. Notice the sensations of your body, and then let those thoughts go by. You might just rest your head right now on the chair if that is possible. You using your arms to press yourself up. Come back in the center. Roll those shoulders back and down. Take a nice inhale through your nose and exhale it out your mouth. Feeling the floor underneath your feet and the chair underneath your bottom. Trust that they're both holding you up and you don't need to hold yourself up. Soften the bottom of your feet. Release your toes. Get some warmth and weight. Rest heavy on top of your feet. Maybe get a sense of that pull of gravity down your shin bones. Feeling the weight of your thighs rest on the seat. Feeling the total support of that chair underneath you. Let your hips sink down. Still sitting up nice and tall. Soften your lower back and release your belly. Letting that ease and softness rise up your spine. Letting your shoulders rest, turning those hands over, palm face up. Releasing all effort in your arms and your hands, letting your fingers curl, palm face up like I just said. Practice letting go here. Practice letting go of the conversations and the misunderstandings, the decisions and the unanswered questions. Right here and now, practice loosening your grip on all that is beyond your control. Letting go of the work that is not yours to do, so that you can be about the work that is yours to do. Softening the muscles of your neck that reach across your back and your chest. Gently taking your head side to side, feeling that ease and mobility in your neck. So you can soften your jaw and your chin. Release your lips and your cheeks. Soften your eyebrows and your forehead. Soften even the very crown of your head. Trusting that all of this new and renewed energy and strength, all of this effort and rest is inside of you as it has always been. Start to wiggle your toes and fingers, letting your body know that you're going to move. Take a big inhale, turning those hands over, sitting up nice and tall, reconnecting with that sensation of gratitude. for all that makes it possible for you to be here in the midst of everything. Gratitude for the day that has been and the rest of the day that will be. Taking a moment to notice how things might have shifted and changed for you during this brief practice. Remembering that there is always more happening than we could ever know or perceive. Trusting that there will be shifts to come. Thank you for sharing your practice with us. Know that it makes a difference that you are here. Namaste.